I'm not a good Buddhist. I hope when people look at me, they don't make judgments about the religion I subscribe to. I know what I ought to act like, wear, eat, how I should speak. More than anything else, though, how I carry around regret in a suitcase, hoping my laugh is loud enough to draw your attention away from the cinder blocks I'm pulling around. Buddhism says there is no you, no self. We are only existing in the present moment. How could you be weighed down by regret? The act of capitulating to shame speaks to my inability to act out my own religion. The left brain wants to make stories, connect dots where there isn't, tie together memories, make patterns to create an identifiable you. So when you're asked, who are you? I can say, I'm a banker. I'm sensitive. I'm a bookworm. I'm a smoker. But Buddhism says, no, you are not. You are but an aggregate of senses existing moment to moment. To carry cinder blocks is to cling to a story of myself that cannot describe me now. So right now, I'm not even a Buddhist. I like the idea, and a few months ago, I really was one. But if there's no higher self or past version to allude to, behavior in the moment is all we all are and all we ever will be, then I have to temporarily renounce what was my religion. Because my actions right now don't agree with the narrative I wish was true. Right now, I don't trust the process. I fear the future. I sling the suitcase at anything resembling the inner contents of it. Right now, I'm afraid. Right now, I go to work because I have to. Right now, I'm a writer. But when I put this laptop down, I cease to be that too. If enlightenment is nirvana, and nirvana is a verb, it must always end. You cannot be forever in a verb. Nirvana means to blow out. Blow out delusions, gently kill the ego, blow out cyclical grip of thirst for what you don't have. But if a verb is an action, and actions cannot go on forever, then that must sway too. Right now, I'm confused. Confused how I ever even understood such a concept. To miss understanding the concept is both to thirst for what I lack and to cling to a self that was supposedly killed, two cardinal sins in Buddhism. Right now, I'm frustrated, playing hide and seek with my religion, and she won't answer Marco. I know a proper monk would say to truly embody Buddhism, you must eventually let that go too. Nirvana, your own nirvana. I believe that is true enlightenment, but not like this. This isn't mastery of a subject converting to Bodhisattva Buddhism where you reach enlightenment but then choose to carry on in common plane just to aid others. This is shameful. This is a suitcase of bad decisions. Karma that I zipped up praying you won't ask what's inside. Maybe if I let the contents out and hide them around my apartment, no one will see the whole bigger picture. A disconnect notice in the closet, a torn picture in the cabinet, soiled bandages in the bathroom, cigarette butts in the trash, an abandoned autobiography on the shelf, a stolen book amongst the purchased ones, an ominous text telling me I'm still hated, promptly deleted. If only it were that easy. A literal suitcase to disperse. The proverbial baggage is always much heavier. Impossible to dispose of. How bad can it really be? Maybe I'm overreacting. So what if it bursts at the seams and you see me? Is that a bad thing? My dad's vomits inside. My little sister found him dead when he OD'd. The first blade that I ever removed from a razor tearing at the inside seams. The sandals I couldn't put on because my hands were too shaky after Nick and Ricky. A dollar bill that I licked for a numbie when I ran out of coke. Your laugh is my favorite part about you. I want to take that as a compliment, but I hide behind humor because my life is the joke. And right now, it's too heavy. If I put stickers on the suitcase and perfume too, can I fool you that I know my religion is true, the past doesn't exist, and this is just a metaphor, you silly goose?